Right, let's try and fix this then. Hello once again everyone, hope you're all okay. How's this? Hopefully you can hear me okay. How's that? I think that's okay though. It's not too bad, hopefully it's not too loud. Thanks for joining. We've had to restart the stream. I was worrying about the sound and everything, and then obviously the bloody plane. Something wrong with the autopilot. Let's just fix ourselves here and get sorted. Right, so we're back on the ground. Sarajevo, we're going to start the stream all over again. A320, we're not sitting about, we're already loaded up, all sorted. So what we're going to do is going to import the weights. So cold and dark, so get the 2 batteries on here and elevate all the seat belts and no smoking. Beacon can come on too. Turn that shite off, here we go. 340 is our speed today. Just fix 1 minute. I'll have to pop up our microphone boost here just so you can hear me a bit better. Should be all alright now, hopefully. Cool. Thanks for joining if you have. Cool. Alright, let's get that sorted then. First of all, weight and balance. Let's do this all again. Yeah. Over here to the sim brief. Payload is 18,000 there, and our fuel is 5,000. That'll do. Great. And let's get our fuel pump straight on. We're already loaded up. Get that started on there. Cost index is 15. And we're taking off. And we cruise altitude 34,000. Flaps 2 today. 0.1. And it is 40 degrees flex. We are 131 V1, 133 for V rotate, and 136 for 2. Cool. And we'll get that up to 340. Our ref today is 1018 for today's first flight over to Vienna. Let's start that APU there then. Cool, looking good. Looking good, and cool. Right, and let's get that bleed on. Numbering light and the strobe there too. Get terrain on too. And once that becomes avail, we're not sticking around here, we're getting going. That's a delay, you see, we want to be out for 1:30, as you can see on the little ticket at the front. But never mind, not the end of the world, we'll get it sorted. That's getting going there, and let's get our pushback. He's coming around there. He's taking his time. Wait for him to get the pushback there. Here we are, and we're off. Right, let's get the engine started then. Engine number 2. We can start. Can move that as well. Steer that to the left in a minute. I will be glad though when we do finally get back into the 7.3. Jet2 today we're flying, and then next stream we'll fly up to the UK, medium long haul flight over to the UK, maybe Liverpool we might do. Jet2 has just announced new plans for Liverpool airport, so we can get a head start on that maybe. Let me know. Just get us lined up here nicely, and we'll cancel it there. Lovely. Park brake, come on there. Wait for engine number 2 to stabilise. There we go. Wait for the chock sound. Maybe it is. There it is. And will engine number 1 can come on there too. Get taxi light on. For that one there to start up. There it is. We've gone for the LEAP engine option today for the Austrian. New livery as well. Austrian Airlines A320neo, newest livery. Fly this over to Vienna. Flaps 2 there. And we'll go do the takeoff checks while we're still starting up engine number 1. And hello mate, how are you doing? Thanks for joining us. Get the APU off there. Hopefully this A320 stays alright for us. Oh, and thanks very much for the subscription there. Thanks very much for that. Very much appreciated. Helping us towards our goal there of 50 subscribers. Right, let's start our taxi then. 50 subscribers by the end of September, fingers crossed anyway. So I think that takes us to 23. Thanks very much for that. How are you doing? Thanks for joining with us. Just about to leave Sarajevo here in the A320neo. We haven't got the parking brake on, have we? So we'll give it a little bit of beans and we'll just taxi down to 29 here. A nice takeoff for the first leg of today's flight. First leg of today's stream. We'll taxi down. Oh, we need to slow down. And then we'll be back in the 737 after this flight. Doing a circle to land approach in about 40 minutes this flight. Over down to Vienna. And then what's Starfield like, you ask? Oh, it's fantastic. It is really good. Hype man, thanks very much for the follow on over on Twitch there. Starfield is fantastic. If you haven't seen already, we've done 3 streams of it. Over on YouTube you can still see, and I think you might be able to still see them on Twitch. So we did a few. We did part 3 last night, quite late. So make sure you go and watch that. Yeah, so Hype Man 2 there on Twitch, thanks very much for the follow, helping us there reach our goals. So yeah, we'll be back in Starfield soon for part 4 because we entered it yesterday. But the graphics are fantastic. There's a lot of shooting and everything in it. It is boss. So we'll line straight up here and then we'll config the plane. Get all set up here then, because it's quite a long runway to start off. We'll need the parking brake. Just line up here, and here we go. And once we line up, get straight out. Right, runway turn off lights can come on, landing lights on, take off nose light. Tell them. And auto brake to max, the flight director can come on. Arm speed brakes, parking brakes off. Cool, looking good. Right, 50%. And let's get our flex of 40%. There it is. Thrust set. Airspeed's alive. There's 80 knots coming through. 100. Got a little bit of a crosswind, a little bit of a tailwind, so it might be a little bit bumpy as we take off here. There's V1, and we'll rotate nicely up here. Lovely. Positive rate climb, get the gear up. Nice. Nathan D 835, thanks very much for the follow on Twitch there. Lovely climb out to Sarajevo here. Some great views. Thanks very much for the follow there. Doing well today. should be able to reach our targets by the end. So the flight director's fucking up a little bit, but let's just set that here. We can fix that up here, and we'll stay toga for now. Well, manual thrust at the minute as we climb out, because it is a little bit bumpy, and we can now set our climb thrust there and go at flaps 1 as we start our turn in a minute. Looking good. Just coming out to Sarajevo here. A little bit bumpy. Heading up towards Vienna. So let's start our climb then. We'll go flaps up. Flaps clean so we can get our speed up now. We'll start our turn to the left in a minute. Some reason we are using the beta version of the new sim. At the minute we are in the insider bit, so we're turn offs there. So we'll have to see how it plays, because the autopilot's been playing up on us a touch. We're in the A310 as well the other day. It did a little bit, so we'll have to watch that. Speed brakes can come off arms too, and I'll just manually fly it at the minute. Luckily it's only a short flight for us today. It's a little 40-minute flight up to Vienna in the A320. We'll do an RNAV landing on 3-4. Just coming through a bit of choppiness here. See it with the wing. See you later, Sarajevo there to the right of us. Had a nice little landing there. We were in Pegasus 737 yesterday, if you haven't seen that. Flew from Istanbul to Sarajevo here. Little sunset approach, it was nice. Make sure you go and watch that. But today we got some good stuff planned. As you can see from the title, Innsbruck, circle to land. Should be interesting. So climb up now, nearly 10,000 feet now. It's 9,500 there. About to reach 10,000 feet here, and there we go, there's 10,000 feet. Get landing lights off, speed will come up there, and we'll get our seatbelts off too. Cool. Looking good. 10,000 feet. Seatbelts off, we'll climb up to 34,000 feet. We won't be at our cruise for very long, I don't think though. Yeah, we'll start our turn here to the left, because it's only a short little flight. We'll hop over to Vienna. 37 minutes I thought it said. We'll try in a minute, see how we get on, but try the autopilot. I've had a little go before. It's the second time today we've tried it, that's why we're a bit off. Bit of delay, an hour late, but fine. If it comes to it, I don't mind manually flying. I'm using the Thrustmaster Bowen yoke. If anyone flies themselves or watching, fantastic. It's a bit weird flying it with the Airbus though, I'll tell you. But when you're flying the 737 and other Bowen planes, it's like you're flying the real thing. It's boss. Cool. Right, we'll have to go straight. Let's pop the autopilot on and see how we get on here. Right, from the looks of it, it's following it. So let's get some nice wing views around here then. As we're leaving Bosnia. Little bit of a bumpy there. Bit of wing flex. So heading up to Vienna first, and then we will have a quick turnaround. We'll be in Jet2 737, and we'll we're doing a stopover in Innsbruck. That'll be today's stream. Next stream, we'll be back in with Jet2, flying from Innsbruck. I don't know whether to go to Leeds or maybe to Liverpool, because they've just opened new holidays and flights for next year. Jet2 have in Liverpool, so, and obviously it's my hometown, if you haven't noticed. So I think we'll go there and we head back to the UK. I think we'll just do the one. I think we'll just do that one flight, that stream, because it is quite a long flight. That I think about 2.5 hours. So please, hopefully you join me, because I sat there chatting to myself then for 2.5 hours. But a few others now. Thanks for joining us. Just about to climb up to our cruise. The speed is quite low. It's gone down to 220. That's why we got the nose quite high up. But maybe that's just because we're climbing at the minute. But so far so good. We haven't crashed yet. If you haven't seen, on our very first YouTube live stream, we were flying FedEx the 777, and I crashed on the runway at Memphis as we took off. It was we didn't have the capture card then, and the Wi-Fi was playing up, and it didn't load the runway properly. And as I basically took off, there was a bump in the runway, the auto-gen not loading properly, and we went flying. Have a look, it's quite funny. I think I posted that on TikTok as well, but we had a little go at that and we crashed basically. But so far so good. We've had a few little blunders like, but at the minute we haven't badly crashed yet. We'll see today. If we're doing a circle to land in Innsbruck, we gotta watch that. That's gonna be bloody terrifying, that. I'll have to check that. I think it's 08 we'll be landing on. We'll be coming in from the other opposite direction, and you find the church and then you turn. It's like mad. I don't think they do it in real life anymore. I think you just have to go in the other direction, but we'll do it on here. And let me know if you want to see Paros in Bhutan, or should we do a landing challenge stream one day? Should we do a landing challenge? Let me know any airports you want me to fly to and what planes to use. Let's have a little go. We could do Lukla, could do, there's one in the Alps, I can't remember what airport's called. Little tiny runway, it's like a mountain, on the side of a mountain. Could do that, that'd be good fun. 28,000 feet now, coming up to. It's our cruise, and let's have a little look on the progress page here. About to reach our cruise now. So 2:10 it says. Should be landing. What time is it in game now? 10 to 2. We're using universal time in here. So not long at all. Literally about 20 minutes it's gonna be. Very short flight. Over to Vienna. Hopefully we fucking speed up in a minute. What's he playing up there? What's that? Something to do with the perf. Oh, it's gone straight to approach, that's why. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just manually speed us up a touch to 270 there. We'll stop climbing for a minute there, but you know what? I'm going to set cruise to 300 instead, so we can just stick to that and we're not worrying about anything then. So our news cruise out is 300, 30,000 feet, which we're basically at now, as we climb up to 270 here, 280. But and is it Nathan? If you asked what Starfield was like, it's fantastic. I do love it. The only wish I had was when I bought the early access, I thought it would be a lot more flying. You know, you'd be able to land on planets and that. It's still amazing, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I thought there was going to be more flying involved. There still is, obviously, but it's Bethesda, so what you expect, like Fallout and if you ever flew any of them. But let's just change this then to 30. There we go. Lovely. Right, we're at our cruise altitude now. Hopefully we don't get any turbulence. You can see the wing up and down a touch, but to be honest, most flights have that anyway. But yeah, let me know if you want me to do a landing challenge stream. We'll have a little go at that. That should be fun. I'll just start screaming though, and I sound like a big girl, and I'll be bloody like panicking when we coming in. Stress head. As we come into the landing. We could do some landing challenges on that are built in to the simulator as well, if you want me to do that, or we could just do them separately and we'll just reload them and that. Yeah, let me know, because I asked on TikTok too, so either join me Discord, you can join me Discord, or add me on Instagram. You can DM me, or you can comment now or comment later. I will see you, and we'll definitely do it anywhere in the world. So at the minute, well, obviously we're going to be in Innsbruck in Europe by the end of this stream. In America at the minute we're in Fort Lauderdale. Sky Couple, thank you. Nice flight, yeah. Yeah, it's a nice little flight so far. Autopilot hopefully will work for us. We've had a bit of trouble with that in the past, but it's looking good so far. But we're in Fort Lauderdale in America. Can fly up to anywhere really, across the Caribbean maybe. Are you flying from Glasgow to Budapest? Ah, very nice. What airline are you flying with? And aircraft? Is that Wizz Air? A321 maybe? You got the LVFR, or you been X-plane, or it's an we haven't flew in the UK yet on the stream yet, so should be good. Or Ryanair 737, can't go wrong. You gotta love the PMDG though on this plane. We'll be flying that next with Jet2, because I've just bought the new pack, new livery pack. So I love the Jet2 livery on that. I think we'll be flying up to Liverpool on our next stream, but we're doing the circle to land with the Jet2 73. Hope you have a nice flight. Wow, over 4,000 hours. You know what? I think I've been flying since 2016, and I had a computer, and I flew X-plane first. My favourite is flying in Singapore and Malaysia. And you know what? I have never ever flew that flight, Singapore. I've never flew much in Asia. I flew probably every bloody airport myself in Europe, America, and Australia. But yeah, my first sim was FSX too. Yeah, 2013. Wow. Yeah, a bit longer than me then. Yeah, I moved to Xbox this last year, so I bought the new sim on the Xbox because my computer couldn't handle it, and used to fly on X-plane. Started off on FSX, then it was P3D, flew P3D for a bit, then I changed to X-plane. That was great, the Zebo and everything, and then obviously we're here in the Microsoft Flight Sim, and probably next year it'll be the newest one, 2024. That looks good, doesn't it? But how much we've come on now since the FSX. It is fantastic, like. But no, you know what? Yeah, it will be fantastic. Singapore and Malaysia, we should do that. We'll break into them countries soon. Join my Discord if you want. Pop it in the chat, because we got suggest a route on there, and you can suggest routes to me that you want me to fly. There it is in the chat. So make sure you join that. Suggest a route, and if you want to become a member anyway of our channel, make sure you hit that follow and subscribe for us, yeah. Because flying everywhere now. I need suggestions. Well, I never run out because there's so many different flights, like, but we try and do real world on here. Today we're going a little bit off with the real world, but yeah, we should be we're back on the real world next stream. This is a real world flight though. Austrian do fly Sarajevo to Vienna. I don't think Jet2 fly Vienna to Innsbruck, but we're only flying because Jet2, the plane that we're flying, is called Vienna. So we had to. Yeah, but should be good. I put a little thing out anyway. Say, but at our cruise now, I think we're over. Should be over. Are we in Austria yet? Let's have a little look. So I think that's Croatia, isn't it? Yeah, literally not long. So I think Croatia now. We're just coming out of Bosnia. Hitting 3 o'clock there. 3 o'clock here in the UK. But just on our cruise for the first leg of today's flight, flying an Austrian. Get on the ground in Vienna. Hopefully we can have a nice butter landing. Done alright so far on most of the landings, but does depend indeed. So we'll see. Oh wait, I've set Nightbot off now in the chat, unfortunately. He's off on one now. But heading up now for our first leg. You know what, I don't mind this A320. They have improved it slightly, but it does still need a lot of work. You know, you can't even align the IRSs yet. So it's one thing, isn't it? A little bit of a wind you can feel against the plane. Let's have a little look at the weather down in Vienna. Let's have a look. So we've got an 8-knot wind, so we might have a little bit of a crosswind coming in as we come in to land. A few clouds. Let's have a little look. We've got any ATIS there now. Yeah, but 1013 normal bar ref there for us, so it should be a nice little flight. I'm looking forward to this next one though. I am nervous though. I want to do well. I want to land. The link's not working. Is that for Discord? Oh, have I put it on bloody for it to run out? Wait there, 1 second then. Cool. Thanks very much, Sky Couple. Let's have a little look on. Is that for Discord, is it? Let me have a. I'll pop it in chat here. 1 minute. Let me go on Discord and do it myself. And have a little look. Enough. Because you know what? With bloody Discord, you press the thing where you want it to bloody Nightbot, and it runs out. Why did it bloody run out? Right, that should work. I've popped that in myself. hopefully that works for you. If it, let me know if it does, because then I'll have to change it in the Nightbot. But hopefully, bloody Nightbot off on one now. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on all that. It's got them all in now anyway. Hopefully it works for you. But thanks very much. You can suggest some routes for me, and we'll definitely be flying them. A few clouds here as well, but I'm coming through. That's some lovely views. Let me know what's your favourite time. Oh, great. Thanks, Sky Couple. Thanks very much. But let me know what's your favourite time to fly. Is it mine? I'd say is like a sunset. I love doing sunset flights. Do you do long haul flights? You know what? I try not to, because I get bored sitting here and I fly all day, night and day. You know what? Same, to be fair. I love it. I like doing short flights because you can do quick turnaround, you can break it up, and you get to see all these little stuff. But I don't mind long hauls. I'll do like long hauls for special like occasions. Maybe if we hit like a goal. If we hit our goal this September for 50 subs or 50 followers on Twitch, I'll do a long haul. But oh yeah, it's a good idea. Actually, flying alone's boring, but if you're flying with someone watching a movie together on Discord or music, it is more fun, yeah. That's why I've started this streaming, to be honest, because I was sitting here nearly every day doing me flights and that, as you do. And I was just sat here and I was like, you know what? I've got an excuse now to chat to myself. And you might as well, you know, do a bit of a stream. So here we are. So, thank you guys for joining. It's good to have a chat anyway. I'm stuck with you. Good stuff. I know I'm the same. It can get boring sometimes. That's why we do short little flights and get the odd little challenge in Innsbruck. I do love Innsbruck. Been flying there years, you know. On the I remember buying the one. Been nagging me. Good. That's what we like to hear. Let me know any flight suggestions or any planes. We flew the A310 the other day. That was fun. But the autopilot was playing up again on that. I don't know why. But yeah, Innsbruck's fantastic. We love Innsbruck. That's like the best approach in Europe, I'd say, to do. Or Madeira. Got to do Madeira. Forgot about Madeira. Do you know what we could do? Innsbruck. But then I do want to fly back to Liverpool, to be fair. I think what we'll do is we'll fly Innsbruck today, and we'll fly next stream. We'll do a Jet2 up to Liverpool, and then Liverpool might do some ATR flying, bit of Logan Air. Fly up to Glasgow. We up to Glasgow for your Sky Couple there, and with the ATR. Oh, that is a good. It would be fun actually to do that. Although we could, it would be fun. Do they have that? The election? Do they have that in the sim? I think they do actually, do they? We'll have to learn how to fly it though. I normally stick to the planes I know, like the you know, the A320 is quite easy to fly. In the 737 we love. Got the Captain Sim 7.6. I know Captain Sim isn't great. Oh, is it? Oh. We are on Xbox though, that is the only thing. So we might not be able to get a livery if it's on FlightSim.2, is it? But yeah, we fly Xbox. But hopefully with this next update we'll be getting all, you want to bring it all, don't need the third party. like a freeware stuff to the Xbox, so it should be fun. We'll fly the default. We'll do that. We'll start a new playlist. It's a good idea, that, Sky Couple. So watch out for that. We'll doing a bit of that. Some nice clouds here as well. It's coming in. It's a little bit bumpy though as we come in. To check when our top of descent is too. Start our descent soon. But leave it for now. But yeah, definitely we'll definitely have a look at that. I wanted to buy what was the plane they brought out? It got blown up in Ukraine, unfortunately. It had like the 8 engines. Or was it 6? Big massive Antonov. The Antonov. We should fly that. That would be good. That does look boss. But yeah, we love flying the 737. It's so detailed on here. I can't wait for the Aerosoft A330. Actually, the same question every instructor asks: why do you fly? You know what? A lot of people have said this. You know what? We forgot. Bloody set the standard here. Why do I fly? I don't know. I've always loved planes ever since I was so young. So I've always enjoyed it. I've always been obsessed with them, to be fair. Ever since I was a kid, I've always gone to the airport watching them and that. And dream is to be a professional pilot, like, but how bloody expensive is it these days? Mad. So we'll stick to it in the virtual world. So at the minute, I could ask the same question to you, Sky Couple. Why do you fly? If you fly a lot like me. Because it is it's addictive. It's an addictive and expensive hobby. Addictive and expensive hobby to have. Got some nice views over a bit of clouds and a little bit of turbulence as we come in. The right answer on this channel. I was born to fly, it's in me blood. Very true. I agree with that. It's in our blood. Great answer. You're right though, you are. It is. Just one of them things, isn't it? You just you can't get enough of it then. Should fly as well. I love flying. We got the TBM and the we don't fly enough little single engines on here, and I do love flying single engines. I flew a few times at Liverpool Airport in real life, and there's nothing like it. Have you ever flew in real life, Sky Couple? There's nothing like it. You know, you love the sim and everything, it's fantastic, but when you really got control of the plane and you're in real life, it's nothing like it, is it? Well, it is, but it's fantastic. I can't get enough of it. Let's have a little look then on here. About 160 miles, not even that, but just about 80 miles away now, so we'll start our descent soon. Oh, I feel cheeky to ask. I know I've got the donation thing going, but I'd never expect anyone to donate, but I should set a donation goal. Would be good, actually, yeah. It's a good idea. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll be cheeky and ask. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, definitely. Never lose hope. Never lose it. But some lovely cloud surfing here as we come in. So I'm going to start our descent, I think, now. Yeah, as we start our approach in. So I'm going to start our descent. We're going to go down to 6,000 there. There we go. Or is it 13? I'll go down to 13 then. 13 there. Cool. Started our descent on the first leg of today's flight. maybe we will, you know, Sky Couple. I think we will set a donation goal. I do like the sound of that. Get more flying in, and I'll exactly in the real world. I love the Piper 180. Oh, fell in love with it when I first flew it for the first time. I have flew an Icarus, is it? That's a microlight plane. That was one of the first planes I ever flew years ago. And a little grass verge. And let me have a little look. The Piper 180. Yeah, I flew a very similar plane as well. Sky Couple, the Piper Tomahawk. With that was with Liverpool Flying School. They're fantastic, aren't they? There's nothing like it. I love it. I want to do it again. Flew it in. I had a lesson in COVID. I think I flew about three, 4 times at Liverpool Airport in the Piper Tomahawk, and we did some practice faults and all that. You know, going down, stalling and all that. Have you ever done a bloody stall spin? Getting you out of that. That's went a bit dizzy, but nothing like it. They are very old. I didn't realise how old they are, to be fair, until I got in. But they are very reliable, yeah. So they've got them all over. They are fantastic. I think they were made in like the 40s, weren't they, or something? Or the 20s, maybe even older. I'll have to check that, but they are reliable, yeah. And when I was sat there, the instructor said he's learning to fly a 737 for Ryanair, and he said it's actually very similar, the yoke. So we got the Thrustmaster Bowen yoke, which is a replica here of the 787. If you didn't know, it's the replica of that. But he said it's very similar the way it flies to the 73, which is very surprising. Didn't expect that. But yeah, we flew when I did it. Flew to Wales and that. Fantastic. So it's a little bit cloudy as we come into Vienna now. It is a little bit cloudy as we come in, but nevertheless, coming in now. We'll get on the ground. Hopefully a nice butter landing on 3-4. Yeah, 3-4. And have approach. We are descending quite quickly, to be fair, but that's fine. A little bit of turbulence today, a little bit windy. But no, doing well. Nice little flight so far. Need to try the Bowen full sim. Try and get it for Christmas myself. Oh yeah, fantastic. Years ago, I did a that's just reminded me, actually, I did forget, a 737 simulator. And you go in and it's you got the full yoke, you got the whole cockpit. It wasn't full motion, but oh wow. I did 2 hours in there and we did the Innsbruck approach. It's FSX as well on the thing, but that was years ago, so I just started flight simming, so it was fantastic. I'll have to do that again. That was amazing. There's nothing like that as well, but the full motion sims that the pilots train in is amazing. They are fantastic, yeah. They are really good. Cool, coming in now to Vienna. And let's have a little look at our weather again. Let's refresh that. Yeah, 1013 is our baro ref. Yeah, a few clouds as we know, and an 8 knot wind at the minute. It was 11 knots, but it's gone down to 8. We're doing a nice RNAV approach down to 3-4. Not too long now. Nice. Yeah, but there's nothing like flying the real plane itself. If you ever had the chance to, I'd say definitely do it. It's worth the money, because they can be quite expensive, especially with the oil prices now. come in now for our final flight. Not final flight, bloody hell. First leg of today's stream. Still with Austrian A320 here. I do like this livery, to be fair. I do enjoy it. I wish we had it on the 7.6 though. I love it on the 7.6. I don't know why. As we come in, I just wish it was more detailed, the 7.6. Another plane I'm looking forward to, and I don't know whether you are, Sky Couple, obviously. How many, let's butter it, fingers crossed. It's the A320. I don't know if you've had problems in the past, but it normally just drops out the sky. It's dropped out the sky in the past for us. But I think they fixed that, so fingers crossed. I think we'll get a butter landing in Innsbruck. But how many legs a day do you do? Sometimes I used to do about 3-4, like an hour and a half, 2-hour flights. But it depends now, to be fair. It's getting the time. It's having the time to do many flights, unfortunately. With the joys of life, you know. Getting the time to do everything. But I do like to do 2 flights, try and do two flights a day. But the last few live streams and videos, we've only done the 1 flight over. Like yesterday, we only did the 1 flight, Innsbruck to Sarajevo, and the one before that was Kos up to Istanbul. But normally, yeah, we do. We try and do a few flights a day. So yeah, we're coming in now. You can see to Vienna. I haven't flew to Vienna in a while. I have to go to Germany too. I haven't been to Germany or France. Well, I want to go to. This just reminded me actually. I want to go to Iceland or Scandinavia, and I think we have the 737 now, the Scandinavian colours, and the KLM colours too. So we'll travel around there. We'll stick at 13,000 for now because we have got to do this approach as we come in. It's a little bit overcast though, isn't it? It's coming in. You can still see the sun trying to get through them clouds there, but yeah, it has been a touch overcast. How many flights do you do yourself, Sky Couple, if you're still with us? Different legs. But let me know we should fly. You know what? We've got the Qantas 737 as well now, and we're up in Townsville in Australia. We've only done the 1 flight, so we could fly down under, get back down there, or we could go Townsville up to Singapore. As you say, you love flying Singapore, Sky Couple. Try at least 6, depends on how I feel. Wow. And are they long haul or are they just short haul, little hops? Very interesting that. Wow. Just depends, yeah. Maybe I'll return in now. I'm gonna start our approach over to Vienna. Let's get comfortable. Need to get a new microphone. Picks up everything, this mic. We are using just a typical Xbox headphone mic, but you know. 3-hour flights. Wow. Long hauler do it 3 a week, over 12 hours. You probably have them being everywhere in the world and the sim then. Fantastic. Fantastic. What's your favourite airline to fly, would you say? If you have a favourite airline. I used to be part of BA Virtual, you know, the British Airways Virtual Airline. Used to fly for them. And I was captain on the A320s. Flew them for a while. Oh yeah. Yeah, please do. I'm excited to see that, how many hours you've logged. You have your own VA? Oh, nice. Very nice indeed. I don't fly virtual anymore. I just do my own little hops with the real world airlines, try and do some real world operations. Etihad and Emirates. You know what, we don't fly much of that on here, but we should. I love Emirates. Wish we had the A380, or we have the 7777, but it's Captain Sim, isn't it? It's not great. I wish we were better. There were better planes. I'm excited for the Aerosoft A330. You're gonna get that? That looks boss. The Aerosoft A330. I'm excited for that. Yeah, it looks great. Right, here we are, coming in now. We do a little circle. Our nav approach. So we'll stick at 13,000 feet. Wow, does it? You must have been right next to the airport then. The A380 flies over my house all the time as I'm near the airport in Glasgow. Fantastic. Bet you've seen some, you probably took some great photos then. You'll have to send me some on Discord. That's fantastic. But yeah, I've only ever seen the A380 twice, and that's at Manchester Airport. I've seen it land and take off, and I've seen it at the gate. But yeah, it's a beast, isn't it? Massive. I've seen the 747 when Virgin Atlantic used to have them. That was at Manchester, and when I was at Heathrow a few weeks back, I saw but they have every plane, don't they, in Heathrow? It's insane. It's so busy. Flew on the 787 Air India back in June. Cool. Stick at 13,000 feet so far at the minute. I know. Well, they were going to create it, weren't they? I think they were making it. The A380. But it's... Oh, was it fly-by-wire or something for this? It's going to be freeware, but they're taking the time, aren't they? And I don't think it'll come on Xbox, but we'll see. Right, let's set up borrow ref then. 1013. As we start our turn, I'm going to go down to 6,000 feet there. Let's have a quick look at our approach. Pop in our QNH 1013. I hear rain. Was that just in the cockpit? Yeah. I hear rain. Do you hear rain? Oh, it's gone. I don't know. So to be fair, I did say, how long have we been flying in the sim now? So we've been streaming for, let's have a little look, nearly an hour now. Now we're here. So we've been streaming there, but I think it took us about half an hour or 20 minutes to get off the air, so about 40 minutes we've been flying. Took us a bit longer than usual this flight, but nevertheless we're coming down now to Vienna there. Yeah, I'm excited for this next flight. It's 10,000 feet now. Let's get the runway turn off lights on and the landing lights on there, and we'll get the seatbelts on there too. Sky couple, I'm making lunch and watching your flight. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much for sitting with us. And yeah, start our turn now anyway. Hopefully we get a nice butter for you as we come into land. I think we will. I think we'll do alright. Some lovely views though. You do forget, don't you, how magnificent this simulator is. I remember the days, I don't know if you were the same, Sky Couple, the days where you had to sit and download ortho scenery if you wanted scenery like this in the sim, and it would take forever, and it would take up so much space on your computer, and it would take forever to run, and if you wanted to go you had to download the ortho and everything. Oh god, yeah, it took forever to do. So it's just a lifesaver when it comes to this, and it's just everywhere. And I'm just literally, I'm on Xbox, so I'm using the default stuff. So it really is fantastic. Anyway, right, let's set that back to normal. We'll lower our speed now as we come down. Final approach. 149 is our full flaps landing today. Start our approach. Seatbelts are on, landing lights are all on. Lit up like a Christmas tree, yeah. I say that. No, we're not. There we go. Never noticed that. The button there. Cool, we're turning now. I'm coming. This speed's coming down nicely. And there's 6,000. And we'll stay at 6,000. And there's a little bit of a crosswind as we can feel. Let's check one last look at the weather. 1013, yeah, and it's a 5 knot wind now. It's gone down, which is good. Lovely. So we'll stick at 2. It's 2:15. Stick at 2:15 there. And for now. It sounds like rain in the cockpit. I don't know what it is. Never mind. So yeah, we'll zoom in a touch as well, yeah, now. And we'll go down in a minute to 3,000, I think. No worries, no worries. I'm glad you're back just before landing. Have a little look as we come into land here. So, since the beginning of this stream, I'm very happy to say we've got 2 subscribers extra, so we're 24 subscribers now on YouTube, and on Twitch, what are we? We are 15. So we're building. We've only been going for, I think I started this channel on the 20th of August, so only a few weeks. Got 50 followers on Instagram as well, and we've done alright on TikTok too. The last few videos I've posted have done alright, a few thousand views. So yeah, so not too bad. Happy with that. I'll move that down to 3,000 now, so we'll start our descent. Auto brake can come on to low, ready, and we can arm the speed brake ready, so we don't have to worry when we're coming in. Bloody Nightbat's off on one now, isn't he? Bloody hell. Okay, late other ways and edgeways. There we go as we turn. Here we go, start off and turn onto our final approach now. Hope we can smash that, the 2 goals we have. So on Twitch 50 followers, and on YouTube 50 subscribers by the end of September. So we're at 24 at the minute on YouTube, and we are 15 on Twitch. So fingers crossed we can smash that goal. We get everyone on we can get everyone from Instagram. We've got 50 followers on Instagram. Get all them on YouTube and Twitch. Bloody people on TikTok. Let's get them all and try and smash that goal. Because I'll do a long haul then, Sky Couple. We'll get some long hauls in then. What's your favourite long haul flight? I'd say for me, I'd probably say the typical London to New York, to be fair. Or maybe to Orlando. Probably that. Right, turning onto our final approach now, coming in at 5,000 feet. We're offline, so we're not using any of the ATC or anything. A little bit windy as we're coming in now. There we go. And the runway, there it is. 3-4. Just ahead of us, so we'll stick at 4,000 actually. Just so we can get over this little mountain. I don't think it's 4,000 feet up in the air, like, but you know. And then we'll descend quite quickly. It is a bit windy though, isn't it? What's for in-flight lunch? Oh, good question. Do we reckon, should we stick with Austrian? Should we have a little look at their menu? Austrian Airlines. Going full real world here, in-flight menu. Little snack and a meal. Because it's just a short flight, you can get a little, have a little cheese sandwich with a bit of tomato on it, and a bit of lemonade, and the little, what are they called? I always used to get them on the plane. We'll get nuts. We'll have a little bit of nuts instead. An English style. Ooh. You know what? You're making me want to go make I can't speak. Go and make a cup of tea. Well, after this landing, that's what I'm gonna go do. We'll switch it over to the be right back screen, have a little break, and then we'll jump in. We'll be flying Jet2. Let's go down then to 2,000. Getting a bit of crosswind as we're coming in now. You can hear the wind pushing against the plane as well. So we will watch that as we're coming in. We're going to go flaps. Now we'll leave flaps for now. But it is a little bit windy coming in there. There we go. So coming in. How should we serve soup? Tomato soup. They made belly pork slices with a homemade carrot apple salad. Potatoes mashed and seasoned. Bloody hell, sounds very lovely. Very jealous. So I had tomato soup. Simple but effective. And a Lucozade, which I'm slowly drinking at the minute. Bit of ASMR for you there. Nothing beats simple kitchen, especially when you're in a rush. I made it at 1:25 and I was meant to be on at 1:30. College food, definitely. Indeed. Right, we'll just get over this little hill and then we're going to manually fly it in. So let's all set up here. Get all the chairs set up. You can hear me squeaking. It is a bit windy, isn't it? We are getting a bit winds. And we'll go flaps 1. Come out here. Oh god. No pressure then. Autopilot's coming off then. And let's get the flight directors off and let's just fly it straight in. We can start our descent now as well as we come in. We'll keep auto throttle on for now as we come in. bit of a crosswind here. You can tell I'm starting to concentrate because I'm not speaking much. And we'll go flaps 2. Pretty sure we can lower the speed there as well. Feel a slight crosswind coming in there, batting the plane there. Just trying to do light touches here. At this point we'll probably get our clearance to land if we were online. Last views from the wing there. Let's get the gear. Flaps 3. Gears down, nice. 3 greens there. And there we go, we're gonna go to our landing speed now in a minute. Bit flaps full. There we go. What are we looking like when the pappy's there? I think we're looking okay. Right, let's take control then of the throttle. Let's pull up a touch. We are a little bit low. We just lost one of the white pappies there. Speed brakes are armed. So quick landing checklist. Landing gears down, 3 greens. Flaps are full. Spoilers are armed. Landing lights are on. Cabin's being checked. Let's land. Let's push up to, there we go, we've caught that now. It's a little bit windy to be fair. And then just trying to do, watch that speed coming up there. A little bit higher now. Try and get down now. There we go. Oh, bit firm like, bit of a Ryanair landing that was, fucking hell. But with that, didn't flare enough. Reverse is off there. Auto brakes off there too. Yeah, classic Ryanair. Fucking dropped it out the sky there. Do you know what it is? We're not used to flying the A320. I'm just making excuses now, that would shite. But you know, never mind. Right, let's follow these then. Let's see some config the plane as well. Yeah, get them spoilers there. Down. I was hoping for a butter as well, but just fucking cut the power and never mind. It's alright. Flaps can come up there. Let's go and taxi towards the gate now then. I wish we had a replay. Have a little look at that, you just see us fucking drop it. About 20 feet. Dropped it from the sky there. Taxi lights. I was worrying because in the past when we flew the A320 it's just dropped, but I think they have fixed it. Never mind. We'll do it better when we come in for landing at Innsbruck. I really want to do well there. Circle to land. So let's taxi towards the gate then. Yeah, classic Ryanair that was. Just dropped it. Never mind. You can get away with it when we fly a Ryanair. With Austrian and Do you know what we need? I used to have the Thrustmaster Airbus yoke, little side stick. But when I bought the Xbox, they bought out a new one, so I'm gonna have to sell that one, and I'll get the side stick for our use. There's the 767 there on the left, Austrian. Got another A320 there. Turn here to the left. Yeah, typical Ryanair there. Got a few let's see on the floor there, slight. Something wrong with the auto-gen maybe, not sure. So we'll take this one here on the left. You can see the line there, we'll just park up here. Lovely bit of taxi in here. Just go where the fuck we want. Oh fuck it, that'll be fine. Even though I think it's meant to be straight, but cool. Right, we should have set the APU, I forgot to set the APU. Wing light can come off, seatbelts can come off. Let's start the APU. Lead, come on there. Let's get the jetway over here. And we're down anyway. Although it was a little bit of an dingy landing, hard landing, but we got down in the end. Right, let's turn engine 1s and 2 off there. We did. We got down. Oh, I forgot it does that. We're down. We're down here, so that's our first leg over then. They really should get GSX for Xbox. I wish. Just sat here. Luckily with the PMDG we have all our stuff built in, but it won't even connect the stuff. But never mind. Here on the ground, let's fuel pumps off, even though we've got no external power connected. It's there, like, but you know. Right, well, if you're still with us, thanks very much for chilling with me here. I'm going to throw it back to the Be Right Back screen, and we'll get set up here down on the ground, probably change gates, try and find where that Jet2 737 is, probably just come over from Leeds somewhere, so we'll try and find that. We'll be up back in the sim about 4 o'clock, I'd say. It's 3:45 now here in the UK, so we'll get we'll be back in the sim for 4 o'clock, so stay tuned for that, for our final flight then in the sim. Oh, we are, wait there, let me set up my boarding pass. We've got our boarding pass set up here, probably 4:05 now. Do a little 15-minute break, but we are going over to Innsbruck from Vienna, flying the Jet2 Vienna plane. So let's get that set up here. Captain Virtual Sky Airlines here. Set this up today in Vienna, and we'll do it for 4. Boarding starts at 4 o'clock. Let's change that. 4 o'clock. 1 minute. 4 o'clock, and I'll throw it over now to the Be Right Back screen, where we will be on there for about 15 minutes, where I'll just get all set up and everything. There we go, 1 second. Sort this here. Is that downloaded here? There it is. and what we need to do as well, we need to set, what one's that called? Our to loop that, and we'll throw that on here. Oh, don't want that. Anyway guys, I'll be back in 15 to 20 minutes. We'll just get set up and then we'll jump back in the sim, so don't go anywhere. I'll see you in a little bit then. Let's get rid of that music, yeah. Welcome back, guys. Hopefully you're all still with us. And let's just pop this over. Let's get started with the second leg of today's stream. We'll be in, here we go. As you can see on the screen there, we got our ticket there. Vienna over to Innsbruck. Started our boarding. Here we are. How are you all? Hope you're all alright. Hope you've refilled. Just made a coffee for myself then. So we're all ready, set up ready. Ready to do a nice butter landing. Or we'll see. Let me just edit that actually. Lowy. There we go. And we got a new call sign today. We are Chanex 915. Oh, that's not alright. Chanex, there we go. Lovely. So back, welcome back. We found the Jet2, and as you can see on the screen there, we've got all our cargo services there. We're not using the jetway for this one. We're going to use our stairs there. Just it's easier. And as you can see there, this plane is actually called Vienna. So that's why I thought, oh, you know what, we got to fly it. We got to fly it in Vienna. While we're in Vienna, we got to fly it. Plane's called Vienna. Be rude not to. Cool. Oh, shit. Everything gets picked up on this mic, doesn't it? Right, got the cabin services there. Refilling our snacks, because someone ate all the nuts. Someone ate all the crisps and all the food, so they're refilling off for this little flight here. Little hop across, little domestic flight across Austria over to Innsbruck. Be landing on runway 08. It won't just be a normal landing. We're doing a circle to land in the 737 here. Cool. So let's jump straight in. Got the ground power sorted, we've got the battery on, but everything else needs sorted, and the emergency lights. So let's jump into this Jet2 738. Right, welcome to the cockpit then. Here we are down on the ground here. We need to set our IRSs up. So let's jump up here to the cockpit. First of all, we'll get the no smoking and the fasten seatbelts on there. Come up here to the top. Get the window heats on here. And the probe heats on there too. Set our IRSs to nav mode there. And we can get that to auto, the packs to auto, isolation valve to auto. Hydraulics can stay off for now, and everything can stay like that. Cool. Let's head down here then. You can ask for the carts. They can all start coming. Cool, looks good. Fuel trucks here. Ready. And before we do anything, let's make sure. Turn them off there. And we have no. We just want a single class cabin there. It displays you won't use kilograms for this flight today. Let's go over to the FMC. Let's get set up here. So we are at Lima Oscar Whiskey Whiskey. That is Vienna. Pop that in, set the IRS, and there's the origin there. And we're over to Innsbruck, which is Lima Oscar Whiskey India. There we go there. Marcin, hey, how are you doing? From Poland. Oh, very nice, thank you for joining. I saw you in the chat before, yeah, when we were on our break. So yeah, thank you very much for joining. Hopefully you're going to stick with us throughout this flight. Thanks for joining. Right, let's jump on then and let's get the PDF up from SimBrief. So we are Chanex, which is EXS 915. Chanex 915. Pop that in there. And first we're going to do is let's get our payload. Let's head down to our weight and balance. So it says our zero fuel weight today is going to be 57.8. I'm going to pop that straight in there now. We have 140 passengers on board today. So they're going to start getting loaded up with the cargo. Our fuel today is going to be, let's check that, 6,600. 1,600. Pop that in there. Sorted. Good stuff. That's all sorted. I like A310 on any builds on the Xbox Series X. Yes. We flew that the other day, Marcin. We flew ULS cargo from Kos over to Istanbul. Make sure you go and check that out either on Twitch or YouTube. We've got that there. That was pretty fun, and it flew quite well for it. We had a bit of a problem with the autopilot, but I don't know whether that's something to do with we're flying the insider version of Microsoft Flight Sim, but we'll sort it. But yeah, it's a great plane to fly, especially where we're using the Thrustmaster Boeing yoke, because that's the only Airbus that well, it has a yoke, doesn't it? Right, payload sorted, fuel sorted. Let's go over to departures and let's get our route. So I just have to change over from, sorry if I missed a few of your comments, I'll come back to it. Let's get our route up here. So we're taking off runway 34 here at Vienna, the one we landed on, and we are doing the Ospen 3D approach. There we go, and we'll activate that. Execute. Next page. Ospen. We're going to Abruk. Okay. Direct. Execute that to Setel. Direct. Execute. And then we're going direct to, well, we could just do straight arrival actually. We're going to do an RNAV 08, but we're going to use the 92A approach here. There, let's execute that. But we're going to do a manual, obviously, with the circle to land approach, and we can get rid of that discontinuity there. Let's check that. See how that looks. Wait for the IRSs to align. That looks strange. We'll go back to that and have a little look. Perf in it, we can just load that as we've already checked. And wait for that to come alive, wait for that to load. Execute, lovely. Nice, let's have a little look. Our cost index today is going to be 30. Reserves of 2.8, 57.80 fuel weight, and we're going to go up to 30,000 feet, the same cruise altitude we did for our last flight. Execute that. And our cruise wind today is going to be 249 at 19. Pop that in there. Great. M1 limits, that doesn't need to change, we can keep that. Flaps 10 for departure today, we're going to use. Pop that in there. V1 is 134, rotate 136, and the V2 is 145. Great. Let's get our CG, it's going to be 20%, and our trim we'll set now is 4.42. So let's check that. Maybe there, about there. Great. And it was 145, which will pop in here. And we can set straight up, we're going to go straight up to 30,000 feet here, too. Lovely. Wait for them IRSs to align then. Let's get our weather down here quickly. So we're here on the ground at Vienna. Trans altitude. So we need to change. Remain. It's could put 600 in there, but we'll just leave that for now. Anything else we need to change? I don't think so. Back to our perf. Trans altitude is 10,000, not 18. Apart from that, that's great. Put 30,000 feet in there. Landing altitude, let's check that. It is 1,900. So I'll put that there. Great. Looks good. We'll just wait for them to align now then. And our cars are coming in there very nicely. So Marcin, if you're still with us, you like the A310, do you? It is a great plane to fly, I tell you. Right, menu here, FS options. Fuel truck can get going, and we can get rid of the cabin cleaning there. We've got enough snacks for this little short haul flight. And as they're going, we can check. I think the IRSs, yes, they have just a line there. So we'll set that to TARA. Get terrain on. We'll do terrain on that one too. And let's set that to plan. And let's go over this little. So we'll take off 3 floor, do a little turn up to 30,000 feet. I don't like the look of that. It's weird, isn't it? Right. I think we'll just leave that and we're going to do it manual anyway. And then that's, yeah. And then we follow that round the circle. Yeah, it looks fine. We're going to manually fly anyway into that. What was our Barrow reference? Oh, let's have a little look. Our Barrow ref for Vienna. 1013. So we'll change that to hyper. 1013. Set. Cool. And a 7 knot wind nowadays has gone up to. So while we're waiting, we can set our APU. So let's get 1 fuel pump on and set our APU there. Get the logo lights and anti-collision lights and wing lights on there too. Should be loading up soon. And we'll do our walk around in a minute. Let's get the bleed on then. I'm waiting a minute for the hydraulic pumps. Cool. Wait for that to align there. And we'll come down and let's do our little walk around. So we are Jet2 Vienna. Let's check the front wheels. Tyres look all good. Alright. So I've got the ground power connected there. We'll let them all loaded up there. Looking good. Look around the stairs there. I do love this livery for Jet2. I've just bought loads of A321 Neos, haven't they? They look good. Got the engines there. We've got the wheel, the fans around here. Check. Tyres look good. Tyres look good. Brakes on. Yeah, still got the chocks on there. Let's check all the wing. We're flying Golf, Delta, Foxtrot, X-Ray, Vienna. Jet2 here. Come round. Wait for them to load up. There. Cool. And we'll head back in the cockpit then. And I think we're all set up, ready to go, to be fair. Not long now. Let's set the APU gens then. Get rid of our ground power. Aircon, ground power can get going. I think the passengers are all loaded up now as well, so we can get rid of that. Them two. Close them doors there. And let's get rid of our carts there too, they can get going. Cool. Looking good so far. And I've checked our route. Route's all looking good. They're gonna get going now. You can see the air stairs starting to leave. See us waving in there. And let's just check. So we are at, is it gate 14? We'll find our way. So we'll do a pushback and we'll go to the right, down there. Right, 32F. 32F, and we've got a taxi all the way down there to 34. Cool. Right, once they all get going then, we can get rid of these loaders and everything too. Here they are. And we'll get the cargo doors shut and everything. And while we're doing that, let's go over the overhead, get the hydraulic pumps on now, and the yaw damper can come on too. Good stuff. Looks good. Just in case, let's get some lights on. Don't think we'll need them, but let's change that there. And panel lights on there, lovely. Very nice indeed. Right, last bits and bobs. Little cargo loaders are leaving there, and then we'll get our push back, get the chocks off, and we'll get going. So we want to get push back. We're going to want to go to, so if we get chocks off, get the tug, we want to go nose to the left, isn't it? Nose to the left, so we're going to go right. Hopefully it takes us the right way. I always get confused with that. Right. Chocks are off, he's leaving. Got our own little tug. Right, let's go and speak to this fella then.
Cockpit to ground.
Make sure our parking brake's set too.
Go ahead. We've been cleared for push and start.
Coffee.
Tail to the right.
Tail to the right, yeah, that's right.
Copy that, ready for push, tail right. Release parking brake, please.
Parking brakes can go. Release there.
Brakes
Get fuel pumps on. Right, one sec. Let me just make sure. Let's turn off these sounds because you gotta love the PMDG playing sounds here. Right, we're off. Pushing back here on the ground at Vienna. So let's get the packs off. Wait for them to come off there. And let's switch that over to ground. Enjoy. Don't know what the fuck's going on over there with the ground there. Hopefully that fixes itself. There we go. Watch the engines. Here we got power. Move down a touch. And there we go. Let's fuel can go in here. Lovely sounds. I wish we had some sound packs though for like Jet2 safety announcements and that, but not the end of the world. Have to just make our own up. Marcin or Sky Couple, he's still in the chat there. You can do our safety announcements. Cool. Engine 2 is stabilised there. We'll start engine number 1.
Pushback complete. Parking brake set.
Parking brake can be set there.
Brake set.
And there it is. Fuel can go into engine number 1 too now. Lovely. Looking good. Happy with that. It's starting to load up there. Let's double check that in here. It's good. Right. 2 letters, yeah. Oh, that's fucking loud, isn't it? Cool. Right, let's set the flaps to 10. That sound. Sip of coffee while doing that. Final leg of today's stream. Jet2 over to Innsbruck now. Exciting. Right. Let's do some safety flight checks. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Full up. Full down. Neutral there. Over 205 knots. We'll sort that, doesn't matter. Set that over to the takeoff page there. And taxi light can come on. Let's set the gens there. Fuel pumps can come back on. And we can get the APU off too. And they can go over to continuous. Looks good. Let's let them know that we're moving. And we'll press that ground call just to make sure no one's around. Nice. Cool. Park brake can come off there. And let's get taxiing down to runway 34. A little bit of power there. Let's just find runway 34 here. It's out and down here. Just a straight little walk to the right now, to be fair. Shit. Off on one ear. You gotta love the Jet2 livery though. I do love Jet2 livery for us. Right. We'll go down to the right down here now. We'll taxi down to 34. Hopefully don't want to crash. Last time we saw little bumps in the runway. We crashed with FedEx on the 777. So we'll see. We will see. Nice, so we'll just push back touch on there. Got a little bit of motion blur as we travel down here. Jet2. A little bit overcast now here in Vienna. Hopefully it's nicer over in Innsbruck. I'm sure it will be. As we travel down now. Is that a white plane over there? 777. Sorry if you can hear my squeaking about to adjust the chair. We head down now to 34. Zoom in a touch. And we'll just turn to the left here. I do love this plane. It's a fantastic plane to fly. Mr. Cappy. Hello, how are you doing? Thanks for joining us. Just about to take off from Vienna here. Jet2 over to Innsbruck. Little short hop. Make sure you stay with us. We're doing a circle to land approach. We're going to hear that. in about 40 minutes as we come in to land on 08. Are you ready? Oh, I'm nervous. Stall. Oh, fingers crossed now. We'll have to just give it beans and go to our alternate if we get that. We will see. Stall. There we go. Bit of a long taxi as we come down. But no, I think we'll be okay. The 737 can be, well, as you say, what's your favourite plane? My favourite plane is the, and thanks very much for the follow there, thank you, Mr. Cappy. My favourite plane's got to be the PNTG at the minute, the 737. Although, when the Aerosoft A330 does come out, it might take the top spot. We were talking about Marson there, the Innsbruck A330. Man, it's the Yak 42. I'm not completely familiar with that one. I don't fly a lot of, I try and stay in the same airline vicinity. But we need to slow down here, fucking hell. Right there. We'll take this one here, the Yak 42. Very interesting. Yeah, it's got to be the PNTG here. Cool. So we've gone to the earlier one here. We probably should use the whole runway, but we'll be fine. There's a big runway. We'll line up here on the runway 34, and then we'll config the plane, get us all set up here. Solo views. I don't know, Mr. Cappy. Unfortunately, yes. But you know what? We're building. We've had quite a lot of you followers today on this stream. We've only been going for about 2 weeks, so we are a relatively new channel here, and flight sim is not for everyone, isn't it? So, right, we've got landing lights on, runway turn off lights on. Make sure to let them know, let the captain know. Some panel lighting on in here too. RTO. We are streaming on YouTube and Twitch here. We've got 2 views at the minute on YouTube and 3 views here on Twitch. But nevertheless, we are still flying over to Innsbruck. Park brake can come off here. We're all ready to set up. We're ready for takeoff. Flight directors can come on. Let's get that one there as well. Auto throttle. Got RMAV, nav and LNAV there. Nice. Ready? Ready for takeoff? I think that's there on continuous. Packs are all set. One last sip of coffee. Nice. Here on the ground, Vienna, on our way up to Innsbruck. Oh, I'm nervous. Right, start the clock. 50%. Listen to those engines roar. And toga. Push down this touch on the yoke there. Thrust set. A bit of rudder there.
80 knots.
80 knots will neutral there, the toe. Got a bit of rudder.
Rotate.
V1 and we'll rotate there. Just like that, we're off. How quick was that?
Positive rate of climb.
Positive rate, get the gear up. Touch a bit windy as we come out here. That's really fucking loud. So we'll stay in the cockpit for now. And we'll climb up here straight out. We're flying out. Rocketing out here out of Vienna. Little quick view. Little wing view here. See some Austrians there. Touch windy as we come up here. And we'll fly right over Vienna. Mr. Cappy, I'm going to be back. My favourite career start stream, but I'll watch it take off. No worries. Thanks very much for the follow, and hopefully see you soon. Yeah, Make sure you come back for the landing. Let's do a quick turn here. And that can come to our off. And we'll get the landing brake to the off position there. We can. Have to wait till. There we go. As we start our turn. When we turn, our flights can come off too. And just start our turn. Plane is a beast climbing out here. A little bit of turbulence as you can see from the wings there. And we'll just start push up here. As we start our turn, come up to flaps 5. Flaps 5 there. Try and get some speed there. Coming up to 5,000 feet there, we're going to climb straight up to our cruise level of 340. Zoom out a touch here. And our engines can go over to continuous too. Oh, wrong one. There we go. And let's go and get on our route. Lovely. As we climb out. There's the airport there, we fly over. And let's push down a touch. And we'll go flaps clean here. Last views of Vienna before we fly out here. Rocketing out in the Jet2 737. There we go. 3 minutes in, we're at 7,500 feet. Gonna manually fly it, I think, until about our cruise, which is 30,000 feet, so a little bit turbulent as we come out of Vienna now. Let's see what's our next SID. And wait until about 10,000 feet. Lovely. Still is a little bit turbulent though, isn't it? Coming up to 10,000 now. Okay, we'll push the nose, touch down. There we go, capture it there. Lantern lights can come off. And we can set the standard. And wing light there can come off too. As well as our seatbelts. If we want to, like, it's not too turbulent, but now we've got past 10,000 feet. Lovely stuff. Well, let's get the autopilot on then. I was going to say we're going to fly it until our cruise, but popped it on so we can get some nice views. We fly out. We're still using full throttle here as we climb. A little bit turbulent as we come out here, but we will get some lovely views coming out here across Austria. Some lovely mountains. What time is it here in Austria? 20 to 6, so it should be light. Should be light for us flying across. It is a little bit overcast. We should get through this next layer of cloud here, and let's keep looking. I'll have a little look here at Innsbruck. What's the weather looking like? A few clouds at 1019. Ooh. No, it's fine. We'll be fine. You will see. Told you I'm back. Good stuff. Hello, welcome back. Well, we're at our we're just climbing up now to 30,000 feet. 6 minutes in. Left Vienna. Gonna do a little domestic over. Gonna get some lovely views though, but it is a little bit overcast to be fair. As we come over the mountain. So we're flying the PMDG. Oh, that's loud. PMDG 737. Yep, 737-800 for Jet2. So we normally do real world ops on here, but I decided, you know what, I wanted to fly the 737 into Innsbruck, and I wanted to fly the new Jet2 livery, because we've just got that on the sim here. So, and we're going to do, for our next stream, I think we're going to go to my hometown, to Liverpool, because Jet2 have just started new flights at Liverpool, so we're going to back into the real world. I don't know if they fly to Innsbruck from Liverpool, like, but, or Manchester, we could fly to Manchester, not sure yet. But let me know, any flight suggestions. At the minute we'll be in Innsbruck in Europe. In America we'll be in Fort Lauderdale after we flew the Silver Air ATR from Key West. So we're still sat at Fort Lauderdale in America. And in Australia we flew Brisbane to Townsville. So we're up in Townsville, so we could go to one of the Asian countries maybe. Slovenia, a country in game. Let me have a look. It does what real world data is, so yes, it should be. Slovenia, yeah. It's by so it's by Croatia, isn't it? And we're not too far actually from Slovenia, so we could go to Slovenia, yeah. Maybe to their capital. Fly there next. I don't know what airlines they fly, or what planes they fly there. The capital, yeah. I will. Should we go there next then? Should we go for our next stream? I will. We'll do that then. Try and pronounce that. In seconds. I think we'll go there then. So let's find yeah. So are you from there, are you, Mr. Cappy? Are you from Slovenia? Oh, it is quite grey, isn't it? As we're flying up. Fantastic. Yeah, you are. Wow. That's great. Well, thanks very much for joining us. All the way from Slovenia. Fantastic. So there is El Jub. So we will go from Lowy. Let's have a little look to El Jub. They don't do any direct flights, but we'll do it just for you, Mr. Cappy. We will go on our next flight sim. Our next flight sim stream will either be in America. Should be just coming through these clouds now. It'll either be in America and it'll be the next one, or we will do the next. I'll let you know. Just keep a lookout. Add me on Instagram or TikTok or the Discord. Join the Discord. Stay updated with that so you don't miss any. Setting a reminder, fantastic. Well, I'll set it after today's stream. I'll set up our next stream for when it will be. It probably will be either Sunday or Monday. TikTok, fantastic. So my TikTok, I don't have that set up yet with Nightbot. So my TikTok is, let's have a look, at Captain CPT, and then it's Virtual Sky on there. So you make sure have a little look at that. We've done alright the last few times on TikTok. We've had a few thousand views on our landings. So we're coming through some clouds here. We're at 26,000. We're about to cut through, hopefully. But if you're on Twitch, Mr. Cappy, make sure you do subscribe to the YouTube channel too, because that's where I'll be all my schedules will be up on YouTube. The live streams will be scheduled on there, so make sure you stay updated on that so you don't miss. I'll be flying there. So yeah, we'll be definitely flying there next in Slovenia. It is CPT Virtual Sky. So Captain Virtual Sky. No lovely. It's a little bit turbulent though, isn't it? It's a touch turbulent coming through some clouds. Hopefully it's the visibility is okay in Innsbruck, because we're a little bit fucked if it isn't. As we're trying to do a VFR circle to land. We're gonna do it anyway, I don't care. We're gonna do it anyway. So I'll pop it in the chat for you, Mr. Copy, if you're struggling. CPT Virtual Sky. That is for TikTok and Instagram, so it's the same on Instagram there, but make sure you click the link there as well on what Nightboss just put in, so you subscribe. And I'll double check now on TikTok. I have Mr. Capybara. Very nice, thank you. Thank you very much. So make sure you have a little look in there. I'll have a look after the stream. Sky Couple, thanks very much. Oh no, actually. Let's have a little look at your flight log then. And in general. Wow. So that's for your virtual airlines. So you've done a total of 362 flights, Mr. Sky Couple. Fantastic. Average rating is 97%. Your flight hours, you've had over 1,000. So you flew a lot in Europe, as I can see, because it's just red. Fantastic. You've even flew in South America. We haven't even flew in South America yet. We definitely need to do that. And Africa. And more in Asia. The Yak 42. Should we have a little look at that then? Yak 42. I've never flew it, to be fair. It does look cool. Aeroflot used to fly them, I think, didn't they? Is it a Russian plane? Is it like a Russian built plane? The Yak 42. 3 engines. Fantastic. Sky Couple. Obviously in Europe are heading over more Asian flights. They're better and much more profitable. Yeah, probably. I can imagine. It's really cool. We'll have to head over to Asia soon. That's cool. So we're on our cruise now. Still a little bit of turbulence, and I'm surprised there's a lot of clouds over here. You can't really see many mountains. flying here. The cockpit looks cool on the Yak 42. Old school. In the cabin. If it ever comes out here on the sim, we'll be flying that. A little bit of turbulence as we're here on our cruise here. Now we can't handle. So let's just zoom out a touch. The top of descent is not too far away now. Progress page. About 56 miles from our top of descent. Yak 42 pull up warning sounds cool. I'll have to have a look. I'll have to see it. Is it different, is it? Yeah, we'll definitely have a little look at that. They need to start bringing out some more planes. We're still waiting for the Aerosoft CRJ to come out on Xbox. It'll take forever to come out. Hopefully in the next update. I'm just happy we've got the PNDG finally. So we're on our cruise now, about 56 miles away from London. Wow. I wish I could read whatever that says, Mr. Cappy. Very nice. But we'll fly to Slovenia then next. That's down. We were going to go back to Liverpool, but we will stop off in Slovenia. So that's only a short hop. So let's plan then our next trip. Dangerous descent, pull up. Oh, okay. Thank you for the translation. Looks cool. So we'll be flying to Ljubljana. I don't know how to pronounce the capital. Used to learn Russian. I wish I could speak Russian. I'll be learning Spanish, but I'm not going to be speaking it on here. Because I'll offend anyone who can speak Spanish because I'm not good. So I'll stick to English on here at the minute. But now, oh yeah, we've got a little bit of sunlight coming through here. A little bit of views from the mountains here. So let's plan our next trip. So I'd say it's going to be maybe Monday. I'll say Monday stream. I'll try and get them for 1:30, and we'll go from Innsbruck to I need to know the pronunciation. Ljubljana, is it? Ljubljana? How's that sound? Ljubljana? Apologies if I am mispronouncing that. To the capital of Slovenia. We'll be flying there. What plane and what airline do you think, Mr. Cappy, you can decide for us? What airline and plane? So we'll be in Innsbruck. Should we fly to Slovenia? And then from Slovenia, let's have a look on flight radar. Let's try and do real world on here. Let's have a look at our departures. So a lot of airlines fly here actually. Belgrade. We could fly FedEx, we could do some cargo on the 737-800 cargo variant with FedEx. They fly to Venice. They flew yesterday anyway to Venice. Or we could just fly what do you reckon? Could fly the KLM up to Amsterdam, 737. to Amsterdam. Any suggestions? Will be in Slovenia. Some lovely views now as we come in. About to start our top of descent, so I'm going to set that to 15,000. It should automatically, when we go through it, go down there. 15,000 there. Stay at 30,000. Very short flight, only 20 minutes in, and we're already going to start our descent soon. Nothing needs touching at the minute. We're all good. Let's try and take in some of these nice views of the mountains here. It is a little bit cloudy, isn't it? But let's have a little look then. See? Yes. So yeah, I'm excited. That'll be our next stream anyway in Europe. But we might go back to America before that. We might fly across the Caribbean. So we'll be down in Fort Lauderdale. And we want to go to the Caribbean. So I'm not sure yet. We could actually, we have the 767. We could fly Aeromexico 767 over to Cancun. Could fly there. Or to Mexico City. And then we could get the 737 from Mexico City over to Nassau maybe in Bahamas. Or head down there. Please let me know if if you're in the Discord now. Throw it in, suggest a route. Mr. Copy, if you joined our Discord, make sure you put you want to go to Slovenia, put that in the suggest a route section there, so don't forget for me. There's a little bit of snow there as we can see, so we're literally going to start our descent very soon as we come down now, about 40 miles away from here. And we're going to start now. Descent. Progress. About 20 minutes. A310, very good. It is. I love the A310. Should we fly that? Should we go old school and fly that? The Indy builds A310. I do love that plane. Have a look at what liveries we have of that plane first, and then choose an airline. Yeah, we'll make sure to fly that when we're back in Europe for our next flight. Right, I think we just hit our top of descent there. Yep, we have. So we're going to start our descent now into Innsbruck. So I've got 15,000 feet down there at the minute. You can hear the engines spooling back there. Taking some of these lovely views. I think I'm going to do a full manual approach because from the looks of it I think we'll be still quite high when we come in, so I think we're going to do a little circle first and then come in and then do the circle to land. Where am I from? I am from Liverpool, England. Liverpool in the UK. We haven't been to the UK yet. Started our descent now. Let's get sorted. See a bit of snow there on the mountains there. A little bit of turbulence as well as we're coming in. Oh, Sky Couple, welcome back. You're loading your passengers now. You're flying to Budapest, aren't you, from Glasgow? Yeah. I can't get over these sounds though. The sounds in this plane are fantastic. Ooh, over to Ankara. Are you staying with Ryanair for that, or are you going to change to Pegasus maybe, or Turkish Airlines, and you're going to stay in the 737 Budapest to Ankara? That'd be a cool flight. Let's head back in the cockpit then, and yeah, change it to Turkish. Stay in the 7-3, are you? 7-3 is not bad, to be fair. Oh, the A3, the Turkish flight, A321s, A320s. Yeah, good stuff, guys, couple. Well, safe journey for you as we come in on our end. We're coming in, wrapping this up now. How do they? Turkish. They only do Bowen, I didn't realise. Oh, fantastic. Coming in now, you can start to see the mountains as we come in. Oh, 25,000 feet there. Brendan Beery, hello, thanks for joining us on YouTube. Greetings from the USA, fantastic. Oh, we're getting everyone today. Too bad you can't get Phoenix on Xbox. I know, I really would. I had the Aerosoft pack on P3D and FSX of the A319, A318, A320, A321, and I loved it. And we had the Flight Factor A320 on X-Plane when I used to have a computer, but unfortunately you can't get it on the Xbox, unfortunately, can you? So it's a bit unfortunate, but nevertheless we have to stick to the Asobo shitty version. I used to have as well, Brendan, the Thrustmaster side stick, the Airbus side stick, but I'm gonna have to get rid of it because they bought a new one out for Xbox. So if Phoenix A320 ever comes out to Xbox, that'll be fantastic to use. But I'm ready for the Aerosoft A330 whenever that comes out, so we'll be investing in that. But at the minute we're flying the Dream Thrustmaster Bowen yoke, the replica of the 787 Dreamliner, but this flies perfectly here with the PMDG 737. Hopefully these clouds clear up because we're meant to be doing a circle to land and we can't see. Oh god. But we'll be fine. We're coming down now. So hitting 15,000 soon. Let's get the weather again. Let's get the weather here in Innsbruck. And it is 1019 we're getting here. 1019, let's change that as we come through. 19 there, 20,000. Hopefully these clouds can clear up as we come in. Thank you very much, Sky Couple. If you are looking to donate, it's ! Donate in chat, and Nightbot should get you there, but you don't have to, obviously. Your flight, you're going to Hamburg over to Vienna. Oh, very nice. Good luck with that. What airline are you flying there? Are you flying Eurowings A320 or are you flying Austrian? I can't believe, you know what we might do? Is it bad if I do this? Shall I change the weather? Right, shall we have a vote now? Right, put yes in chat if we should change the weather so we can see it and do it, so I'm not worrying about this bloody flight. Or should we just keep it and just fucking try and fly? Let's have a little look down here because 08 we are, so we want to do the circle. It's definitely 08 that way, isn't it? Like that now. We want to go down to 9,000 feet. Right. You know what? Sorry guys, I'm going to change it to clear because I want to see. There we go. For now, let's see how we get on. I think, where is the airport? We're not going to go over, are we? No, it is further down, isn't it? Yeah, it's further down here. So, what we're going to do, we're going to go down, set it down to 4,000 there. And I've changed the weather. I'm sorry, I wanted to see. So we'll change it to 2992 there. And we've got clear there. We normally fly real completely, but I really want to see this. No distractions, so I've just changed this weather down over. So we're gonna climb down now. We are a bit high though. I'll be fine for now. Right, let's go to our inner ref page. We're gonna do flaps 40, full flaps, get down, and let's see how we get on. See how we get on then. Let's fix this. Have us a cup of coffee. Ready for the landing. There we go. Right, let's zoom in a touch now then. We're going to do auto brake. I'm going to put it onto max. Just because I've had trouble in the past. So I think the airport is just over here. So we should be fine. As we come in. First signs. Coming in now. If I do change the weather though, so I don't like what it's done to this. Strange. Let's have another little look at Innsbruck. Maps here. Marcin, yes I do. We do fly. It's on Xbox here. I chose between getting a new PC or a computer, and then there's not enough Xbox streamers out there, so I thought, you know what, might as well. And I'm going to take it manual over here, and we're going to press head and select there, and we're going to just do a little circle so we can get down. Never mind, actually not that way because there's mountains. We're gonna go this way here, down here, and I'm gonna manually start to. Don't like the look of that. Quickly turn. And you know what? We'll get the seatbelts on now. Watch these mountains here. Ugh. And we're gonna get the get some out here. As we lower now. Luke, thanks for joining us here on Twitch. Yeah, it's a great plane to fly. Lovely Jet2 here coming into Innsbruck. I'm just talking about now. Bloody right there. Let's get some. I'm gonna try and do a manual approach. There's the runway there. So let's start our turn slightly. But you've got to watch for. Yeah, so our landing rate is 138. So we're gonna start at our descent here. Let's get landing lights on, runway turn off there. We are already. We got our bloody terrain. And they can go over to continuous there. Yeah, you know. Oh, terrain. Let them know. It's all sound. As we come now down into Innsbruck, right into the sun here. There is the airport. I'll take control in a minute. Let's get all set off. Yeah, Innsbruck is fantastic to fly in. I haven't done this in a very long time, so don't be judging me too harshly, please. Especially, I've never flew the 737 here. So let's have a little look. Right, let's go down to 190 then. I'm going to take control here of the plane. Flight director can come off. Right, let's do manual then. The sun's right in our eyes there, isn't it? So we're going to come in like we're coming into land on 28, is it, I think? Hard landing in Innsbruck, yeah. Probably will be a hard. We're just going to want to try and get it down. Yeah, first time, got it completely wrong. Thanks, Luke. Yeah, fingers crossed we'll do okay, but we will see. And I'm going to take control of the auto throttle 2 here. And we're just going to go nothing. Let's try and get some flaps out to 1 here. We are a touch high though, and we are fast. So. Come on, thanks Sky Couple. I've got this. Let's go. We will see. Stand by with the fire truck. I think we'll need it. Let's see. So a little bit of power. We're coming down now. We don't need the spoilers out now. We're going to do the circle here. So we're going to move over touch. Yeah. Oh, telly's telling us. Thank God that come on now and not when we're fucking landing. Right, let's lower our speed. We're a bit high. Who is that? Let's have another look. Luke, thanks very much for the follow. Flaps 2 there. And let's get that speed down. And we'll get the gear down too. Gear coming down. I don't get nervous. I'm starting to get a bit shaky. Right. Oh, shut up. Plane. 138 is our landing rate. We'll go flaps 10 there too. Now if I was a passenger on here, this is where I'd start to get a bit nervous. It's the plane. Oh, shut up. There it is. Flaps 25. Okay. Right, where's the church? We need to find this fucking church. Right, let's hog this bit here and I know. And then we're gonna turn. Oh god. No, we're okay. We're alright. Flaps 30 then. Mayday, mayday. Yeah, I know. You'd all be calling your parents at this point. And we'll wait until flaps 40 when we start our turn. Yeah, make sure the fucking seatbelts are on. Seatbelts are on, guys, it's okay. And we're gonna slowly start our turn as this comes in now. And we have to descend quite rapidly as we come in. Here we go, we're in the turn. Oh my god. It's okay. We missed the church, but we're okay. We're on target. Flaps 40. Spare parachute. Okay, we see the runway. We're on the home turf. Let's just level up a touch here. This is like the Paro approach, isn't it, in Bhutan? Oh, okay, that's the worst of it over. We didn't hit anything. I wish we had a replay. That's the only thing about on Xbox, isn't it? So right, we're a bit slow. We're a little bit on the pappies. Don't hit someone's house, I know. I wish we had a decent wing view. Right, flaps 40 here. And let's spoilers. And let's try and get that last pappy and butter this. There we go, last pappy there. Okay, now this is looking more stable than that last bit. We can't mess about either. We've got to land it a bit high. Let's touch down on there.
200. 100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Lovely, reverses. Reverses out. Auto brake max. Reverses off there too. We had up max brakes there because I was worried we'll overshoot. We're down. We're down. Right, taxi light on, landing gear, runway turn offs there. Thank you. We made this taxiway here, and let's just push out here. You know what? That wasn't too bad, was it? That wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Could have been worse. Right, let's stop here before we head towards the gate. And speed brakes off there. Flaps to 0. Wasn't our best landing ever, but you know what? It could have been worse. We didn't hit any houses, no churches. We got down, and you know what? We were in the 1,000 footers, so I'm happy with that. I wish we did have a replay button though. That's the only thing. Let's get the APU on. They can come over off continuous there, and APU can come on there. Sky couple better than Ryanair. You know what? We did a Ryanair landing in the A320 in the last flight. We did, and I think that was a bit better. Sky couple, you were with us for that last flight. There's the A320, similar plane we flew in. That was a Ryanair choppy landing, and I think we did okay there with the circle to land. So that was better. Sky couple, it was terrible. It was, yeah. I'll take that. I'll let you have that one. And there's no markings at the minute, as I can see. So we will do a turn here as we come in. Just park up next to this Austria. stop right there. Right, APU is online. We'll get that on there. Can turn these off and fuels can come off. Engines off. Lovely stuff. Right guys, we're down. We've made it. Not what we're doing here. We've made it here in Innsbruck. It was a journey. So thank you for being part of it. Let's request the ground power. Sweating. Seatbelts can come off there too. Logo lights can come off. Anti-collisions and wheel well. Ground power on. And we can turn the APU off there too. Cool. Let's get chocks are set. Let's get some stairs on, and the loaders can come there. Out. Lovely. I think we're all ready for it now. Well, guys, we're here. We landed, we made it here in Innsbruck, and wow, what a journey that was. We landed here, beautiful Innsbruck, circle to land approach. I'll be looking back at that and creasing myself. I wish we could have a wing view of that with the replay. We do need a replay mode here in the sim, because I wouldn't want to be looking out the window at that. We must have clipped some houses, or so close at least. But we're here on the ground, Jet2, 737, engines are off now. We'll get ready to unload some passengers here. Let's get the cargo can be unloaded here too. Passenger bus, here he is coming up here. We're still alive indeed, Luke. We're still alive. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Stay tuned for our next stream. We'll be doing more Starfield. We do the odd Call of Duty streams as well with my mates. And make sure you check the schedule. We're live on YouTube and Twitch, but our schedule will be streamed on YouTube. We upload them, so make sure you check out for that. Follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram, join the Discord. You can suggest any route to me, make sure you do. But apart from that, thanks very much for watching today's stream. Hope you enjoyed it, and make sure you do press that subscribe if you're on YouTube, and follow me on Twitch if you're new. So thanks very much for sitting with me, going through that traumatic journey. But we're here on the ground in Innsbruck. So yeah, on the ground. I think, according to Mr. Cappy, if you're still here, we will be over in Slovenia for our next European flight, but we might be in America for our next one on the ground. We're in Fort Lauderdale next, so please comment below where we should fly to next. Try and keep it short haul so we can do little hops. But again, thanks very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next stream. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.